of cognitive therapy, which involves changing your maladaptive beliefs, and behavioural therapy, which involves changing your response to these maladaptive beliefs. Behavioural therapy is based on the idea that addictive behaviours are maintained by the person's thoughts about these behaviours. The main goal of CBT is to help people change the way they think about their addiction and to learn new ways of coping more effectively with the circumstances that led to these behaviours in the past, e.g. coping with difficult situations or when exposed to peer pressure. CBT works in three main ways. Number one, identifying and correcting cognitive biases. Number two, changing the behaviour of the client. And number three, and lastly, relapse prevention. It may be a rational environment rather than rational thinking. So for example, it could be an unhappy marriage or a demanding job that could lead to these problem behaviours. This suggests that CBT on the whole may be good for treating addiction, but may not account for other environmental stresses that could be leading to the behaviour, thus limiting it. One advantage of cognitive behavioural therapy is that it encourages positive ways of thinking, meaning that if individuals encounter stressful situations in their life, they're better able to deal with them. This means they're less likely to go back to their addictive behaviour in order to cope, and means relapse rates are lower.
Oh, hi there. Research support for CBT has been shown by Kim et al., who studied adolescents who had internet addiction. During the therapy, he measured life satisfaction and internet addiction. He found out that people treated in CBT scored higher on life satisfaction and lower on internet addiction than those who didn't. This shows support that CBT improves people in addiction.
Start off by telling me what triggers you to go on and watch go onto these porn websites and watch that kind of material.
Whenever I'm horny.
Okay, so that is.
I want to release my feelings.
Okay, so what is there anything in your home life that you think could be attributed to?
Oh, my wife doesn't give me good sex.
Okay, well we can certainly look at that later as a possible trigger, because that will be very important in fixing your addiction. So now that I sort of have a background on some of your maladaptive beliefs and things like that, I'd like to look at sort of the process of changing your behaviour. So what I'd quite like to do is ask you to then go onto a porn website when you get home and basically don't watch any porn at all.
How's that possible?
Well, you just ignore all the ads and everything like that.
Because after every 2 seconds, there's a preview of that video. And sometimes I get off to that preview.
Okay, well, you've just got to try and ignore those previews.
That's
you just got to look what
because whenever I hover, it plays.
No, well then don't hover. Just accept. Go onto the website. Leave your mouse alone or your phone alone for a few seconds. Then go off the website without clicking on any of the up and coming pornography that comes up, basically. Okay? Do you think you could try that for me? At least try it. Do you think you could?
Maybe.
Okay, well, we'll try. Okay. So also what I'd like you to do is go onto a porn refrain from going onto a porn website for 6 hours during the day. And if you're able to achieve that, then increase that in 4 increments to 10 hours, 14 hours, 18 hours, so on, if you're able to achieve that. Because that will be very important in sort of trying to give up your addiction.
Well, I'll try.
Good. Okay, good. And while doing this, I'd also quite like you to keep a diary of all that you're doing, records if you're able to complete these tasks, or if something's triggered you during the day and you're able to successfully ignore these feelings.
I'm horny.
Yeah. Write that down in your diary, yeah. And then, try and avoid turning to porn in those situations. Which, in fact, brings us on to relapse prevention, because what we need to do is identify these certain places or feelings, emotions that we talked about that can trigger a relapse and trigger you to go back to pornography. So if you can identify, say, when you're feeling horny, you can identify that as a trigger. Then you understand it better, and then you can go and try and cut out that behavior. But you also mentioned your wife as well, so you also probably would like try and fix up your relationship with her and get better at doing the nasty with her in order to stop that.
Good sex.
Yeah, in order to, because that'll deter you from turning to porn for these sort of pleasures.
If I did the double.
No.
Watch porn.
No, you have to try and avoid that.
And
It can't be something you turn
porn
to.
and clap.
C.